now, on a completely different note, I'm going to brush my hair, and then I'm going to oil it, and I'll put it under the bonnet. I haven't really had a look at my hair videos, how they're doing. But, ooh, and this is very bad. I did a very bad thing here. Do not leave out your hair tie if you have cats. This is like an $8,000 operation if you're lucky. If you're not, the cat dies. So that's why I always keep them in here. I thought I had, so I'm tired when I got home tonight. Okay, so I'm going to use the main hairbrush here, the old hairbrush. I am really bad about using things and, you know, way past their prime. So, but I want to get out all the knots and stuff. It was pretty windy today. And this is how the hair came out with the henna, so I'm happy with it. It's pretty moist too. I use the Aussie Miracle shampoo. I left it on for about 5 minutes. I applied it and I left it on in the shower. I pinned my hair up. I washed everything else. So that was about 5-10 minutes. And the day I did the henna treatment, and then last night I took a shower, and I did the Aussie Miracle conditioner again. I haven't used any shampoo yet. You can tell it's a little greasy, but you know what? I am home tomorrow, so it doesn't matter. So I'm gonna take the watch off. And the nice thing about the hair stuff is this it doesn't matter if it gets on my hands. It's totally safe. So first one, I'm gonna use this, the rosemary. This I want to put on the front here, you know, just to kind of get the stimulate a little growth, hopefully. So, and I like how it has this little squeeze thing on it. So these are a win. I am really, really impressed with this stuff. So I'm just gonna kind of, and it's definitely got a rosemary smell. So I'm just kind of, you know, doing this. I don't know what I'm doing, but I feel like that's enough. Okay, I'll put about 2 tablespoons if you're, you know, curious. Now, this is good, but it's a little bit strong. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a little of this and more of the castor oil, which is just plain straight castor oil. So, there it is. There. So, this is the amla. It's got like other herbs in it and stuff. But it does have an odor. So what I'm going to do, now I want to just basically get like the ponytail area here. So like this here, because this is okay, I think. So I'm just going to do a little bit with this. I'm going to do it mostly on the ends, I think. So I did about 2 tablespoons. Really, it's a little more than I planned. Okay. I'm just going to do it on the ends. And I can smell it, but it's not too bad. So, I'm going to do a little bit more, I think. I'm going to do it on the other side. Okay. I worry sometimes, you know, if I like put on my conditioner on one side and hair products, that I might, you know, end up with like lopsided results. So this isn't bothering me tonight, so I'm going to put a little more. And I'm a little stiff anyways. I was very sore for a while, and I realized I was wearing very old shoes, and it just weren't holding me upright. So, okay, so that is the amla. All right, so I'm going to go back to this side. And like I said, I'm single. I'm off tomorrow, so what I'm going to do is shedding a little. I was hoping to prevent that with, it was bothering me a little bit. See, this has the same top I like, so my hands are very greasy, so okay. This is a little harder to get out, so that's probably a good thing. You don't want it to be too greasy. This is more like 1 tablespoon, so It was funny. I was talking to a lady on the bus the other day, and I mentioned castor oil, and she was very impressed. I knew about it for hair. I thought that was funny. So I'm going to do a little bit on this side, and then I'm going to kind of get underneath at the back. So it doesn't want to come out here. We'll just... Is it? I think it's because this bottle isn't a very easy squeeze, but it was cheaper than the other castor oil. Now we know why. But I am certain I can get a big squirt bottle like this of castor oil if I want it. I might get some argan oil. I hear that's really good. So I'm going to put a little more. There we go. Okay. This is a little more like 2 tablespoons. And the nice thing is the castor oil is helping to cut the smell of the amla oil. So I'm going to line all these up. So I've got all the hair oils together next to my tooth stuff. So in this, I'm just going to like run it this way. Because, you know, I always have my hair up in a ponytail. I want like this to look okay. So, yeah. All right. There, I've got some oil, not a crazy amount. Alrighty. I suppose I could brush it with my wet brush. I'm gonna see how that goes. If I think it's freaking out my, it's not working, I'll stop. But there is some hair coming out. I thought I would avoid that by brushing it, but that didn't work. So, not as well as I hoped. I'm sure there would have been. Yeah, I can brush this. So, I'm just going to brush it and spread it all out. And yeah, I've never really looked at the hair videos to see like what kind of hits they're getting. I do know if I do like a personal video, like talk about my faith or, some issue I might have, that'll get like maybe 10, 20 views. Sometimes more like 4 or 5, depending. Which is fine, It's gonna, if God wants somebody to see it, they'll see it. But and then I'm just gonna twist it up here and slap the bonnet on here. And this is a very common bonnet in Houston. I see a lot of women in my store, on the bus, walking around at the grocery store. They've all got this bonnet on. So, and notice my hair's getting long, so I have to kind of fold it back. So, a video me, maybe 5 to 20 views. A cooking video, that's good for a couple of 100 views. I'm going to take the glasses off here for this. And, but a cat video, like Spotty will get like 600-700 views. Cleo gets like 1,200, 1,500, something like that. The people are crazy for Cleo. Now, if I wanted to retire and be some kind of influencer, I would put Cleo to work. Now, my hands are kind of greasy, and I do kind of smell that stuff a little, so I'm just going to wash my hands. I use a lot of soap. I got this soap from Dollar Tree. It's like some kind of seasonal pumpkin spice thing. I like it, but it's got good lathering on it, so, that's the big thing. I don't like soaps that don't lather, which is why I'm not a fan of Castile. I do not like Castile soap. Alrighty, now I need to figure out some kind of dinner. And I'm also gonna take a leave and go to bed. Alright.